Good morning, everyone. This is lesson number 2 in how to use the shapes of the E minor pentatonic scale when you limit yourself to 2 strings and only 4 notes. So, starting with shape number 1, I'm going to start on this E. Shape number 1 has E, G, A, and B, which makes it perfect for your E minor chord. Shape number 2, off of the minor third, has a G, A, B, and D, which makes it great for an E minor 7 chord without the root. Shape number 3 is off the fourth, which goes A, B, D, and E. Again, E, D, and B are notes of the E minor 7 chord. So far, 1, 2, and 3 all work great for an E minor or an E minor 7 chord. Number 4 off of the 5 chord B only works for the E minor 7 chord. I'm using only strongly because it's all 4 notes of the chord. So when you play from the 5th of your minor pentatonic scale, from the key you're in, this is B, D, E, G. It's the 5th, 7th, root, and the minor third of E minor 7. The last one off of the 7th, D, E, G, A, also has 3 notes of your E minor 7, D, E, and G in it. So all 5 of the shapes work for E minor, the 1 chord, or E minor 7, the 1 chord. Now we're going to go through the shapes again and look at how they work for the other 2 chords. The 4 chord being A minor and the 5 chord being B minor. Well, you could stretch a little bit and say B7, but not really going into that in this lesson. So anyway, so the first one, number 1, goes E, G, A, and then B. Well, E is the 5th, G is the 7th, and A is the root of an A minor 7. B happens to be the 9th. So the first shape off of the root happens to work great for the 4 chord. The second one off the minor third, G, A, B, and D, really works best over your B minor chord because this is the 7th, the root, and the 3rd of your B minor chord or your B minor 7 chord. Shape number 3 off of your 4 chord, A, B, D, again, are great over your B minor 7 because that's the 7th, this is the root, and this is the 3rd. So number 2 and number 3 work great over your 5 chord. Number 4, again, we're going to say only works over the 1. And then number 5 off of the 7th, D, E, G, A, E, G, A, work great over your A minor 7 chord, your 4 chord. So that's it in a nutshell. 1 can be 1 or 4. The minor third can be 1 or 5. From the perfect 4th can be 1 or 5. From the 5 can really only be 1. And from the 7 can be 1 or it can be 4. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. There's a jam track down below. Try to switch to the appropriate shape when the chord is coming up. I also included a link to the song that I made up using this method. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for lesson number 3 in the E minor pentatonic scale, which will not be these shapes. It's different connection of shapes where I show you how I form what I call the pentatonic circle. Have a great day. Play a lot of guitar.